Today we're going to be talking about towing and load securement. We feel that this is a very important issue that we'd like to discuss and make all of our insureds aware of some of the hazards associated with towing trailers. Recently, a year or so ago in Pittsburgh, we had a very serious accident where a wood chipper became dislodged from the tow vehicle, traveled down a hill, went into a passenger vehicle, multiple members in a family in that vehicle in that collision. They convicted the operator, they convicted the owner of the company, and there are huge lawsuits pending at this time. So trailers are a very high-risk rental item for our rental dealers, as well as any type industry. If you're towing units, there's a tremendous hazard there. In the rental program, approximately 28% of all our claims, general liability claims, are associated with either the rental of the trailer or the insured may be towing the trailer themselves and was involved in some sort of accident. These claims easily have the ability to shoot right through your underlying limits and move into what we call excess insurance. So if you do much trailer renting, using trailers, you're going to want to make sure your business is protected with adequate excess insurance. This next chart just kind of shows some national statistics. This was put out by the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration. It goes through 2003 to the year 2007. You can see the very next column talks about the number of fatalities, ranging from 419 to 503, pretty consistent data. Number of injuries range from 20,300 up to 27,000 plus accident-involved injuries. Property damage is all in the 40,000s. Total number of accidents involving trailers towed by passenger cars or small pickup trucks are all in the $60,000 and $70,000 range. So you can see this is a pretty significant risk. I'm going to go through a few steps that you may want to think about. These are some techniques that could help you reduce your liability. First off, you want to make sure you're buying the right trailer. Make sure you're buying trailers from a reputable company. That company needs to have some insurance. They need to be reputable. So if we need to go back to the manufacturer of the trailer for a deficiency, they're going to have the ability to pay that claim. We can subrogate that loss to them. You want to make sure you discuss the type of equipment that you're planning to haul with that trailer, and make sure that they're setting you up with the best trailer to do the job that you're intending to do. Make sure there are ample tie-down points on trailers. This is sometimes overlooked when purchasing trailers. Load securement is very important. Many accidents are caused by items falling off or flying off of a trailer while it's heading down the road. In addition to causing accidents, the DOT for commercial vehicles, one of their leading citation areas is in load securement. If they see something flapping around on that trailer or not tightly secured, tied down, there's going to be a citation for that. If you get multiple citations, you might be at risk to have a DOT audit at your facility, which is something nobody wants to go through. Another important thing is ask the manufacturer of your trailer if the National Association of Trailer Manufacturers certifies that unit. This is a third party that inspects the trailer, the design of the trailer, how it's built, the quality of how it's built. They're looking at the brakes, the safety chains, the lights, the tire selection, and this is a certification process. The trailer then would have a decal or be marked that it's been certified by this national association. Qualify your customer. If your customer is not adequately insured, and this turns into a large loss, you will be paying, you'll be responsible for part of this claim. So you want to make sure that they're adequately insured. Make sure that their policy covers your equipment. Many policies won't cover the equipment that's set on the trailer. Some policies don't cover the trailer and the equipment if it becomes detached from the tow vehicle. So you want to make sure that your customers' policies are the correct policies, so that you got some protection. You want to make sure whoever picks up this trailer has a valid driver's license. And if the trailer of such size that requires a commercial driver's license, you want to make sure they have that endorsement on their license. You also need to qualify, understand and know what are you coming to pick this trailer up with, what type of vehicle. You want to make sure that vehicle is properly sized. We're going to go into much more detail on this during the videotape, and if you have questions, of course, we'll answer those as well. You want to make sure the customer understands proper hookup and towing techniques. Once again, we'll discuss that a little bit later as well. Trailer maintenance is very important. If you need to go to a court to try to protect and defend yourself, you need documentation. You need to document that your equipment, your trailers are inspected each time before it goes out on a rent. When it comes back from a rent, it needs inspected. You need to be able to show that in some sort of written documentation that trailer was inspected between those rents. You should have a maintenance file on every trailer. Every piece of maintenance conducted on that trailer, tire replacements, receipts, all those items need to be put in that maintenance file. Also, part of the maintenance file, you should make sure that all your state and local licensing and inspection records are up to date for that unit as well. It's very important. Perhaps the cheapest insurance you can ever buy is having a sound rental agreement and getting that rental agreement signed. You need to get it signed 100% of the time. Make sure that your rental agreement has been approved by an attorney, preferably an attorney that has a specialty in rental dealer liabilities, because they are somewhat unique. Your contract should include very good hold harmless wording, indemnification wording, customer familiarization. This means the customer signing off somewhere in that contract that they know and understand how to operate that piece of equipment, that trailer, safely. Another item that's great to have addressed in your contract, that they're signing the contract indicating that the equipment was received in good working repair. So, these are all points that oftentimes, a sentence to a paragraph may be dedicated to each of those things that I just mentioned there.